Yo. This your boy. Y'all know who it is. This your boy AJ of the Deep Thought. I'm back at it again, man, with a brand new video, man. Yes, sir. I ain't finna take up too much of y'all time for the day, man. So we finna go and get into it. Yes, sir. So I've been all on the internet, man. I just been, strolling, doing what I usually do before I get back to the money. And it hit me. Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes, y'all know all the Smoke podcasts. They did a whole interview with Skip Bayless. And they basically calling themselves trying to talk shit about Shannon Sharpe and his tenure with Skip Bayless when they was working under FS1. So, with me seeing that and trying to understand, because y'all know I've been talking about this whole Shannon Sharpe shit the whole year. I've been talking about Shannon Sharpe. I either was talking about Shannon Sharpe when it pertains to Cat Williams, or I talked about Shannon Sharpe when it pertains to Steven Jackson. Today is no different. So Mr. Check-In himself, Steven Jackson, had a few things to say, or they entertain the BS with Skip Bayless in means of talking about, Shannon Sharpe's tenure with him on the FS1 with Undisputed and what led to the fallout and thereafter. So we finna go and get into it, man. Y'all already know what it is. Everything that I do and use is under the at the fair use. Shout out to the brother Self-Taught for the clip, man. You know what I'm saying? It's coming off his YouTube channel, man. Much appreciated. So we ain't finna waste no time. We finna go straight in on this video. Let's get it.
What did you think about the character? The Uncle Shay Shay character. He didn't come on the show doing that with the black and mild and the do-rag and Hennessy and all that stuff.
When he first started it?
Yeah, he didn't come on with that at first when he first got on the show. So when all that came about, what you think about that too?
Okay, it's better for you guys to respond to that than me, but I was still very close with Stephen A. at that point, and he did not love it.
No, yeah.
Okay, and I defer to you.
Nobody did, so we'll just leave it there.
Man. So it's looking like Steven Jackson is continuing to go as Shannon Sharpe. Remember, guys, we have broke down Steven Jackson dissing Shannon Sharpe after the Cat Williams interview.
He spoke his mind. Everybody should speak their mind. That's just what it is. I wouldn't let him go hard as he did on a lot of people on our show. I just wouldn't, because we got relationships with him. That's just what it is. You don't have a show, so you wouldn't know what you would do. We've done hundreds of shows. So we know how to handle that type of shit.
On anybody.
Period, right.
On myself.
Got to be able to laugh.
And that basically, and he basically showing you like the start of the hate when it comes to Steven Jackson, aka Mr. Check-In, aka Mr. Captain Jack. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Kwame Brown for that, by the way. But yeah, man. I'm going to fast forward some of this because we already done spoke on these situations as far as, when it comes to, the Mo Mike F situation and all that. So we finna go and get back to this video, man.
He just be laughing. I'm thinking that he gonna laugh too.
You only get mad like that when some truth to it, dog. That's just how I feel. Speaking of, I'm glad you guys got to talk and clear your piece up. But
Okay, so that's what Steven Jackson had to say about the Cat Williams interview. I also put in the clip of Steven Jackson wanting Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe to continue their beef, all because Steven Jackson felt like Mike Epps shouldn't have apologized, saying that there's some truth to what Mike Epps was saying about Shannon Sharpe on stage.
That nigga Shannon Sharpe called me trying to do an interview. I said, no, Medea, I ain't doing no interview.
And the thing is this here. This is my thing with Steven Jackson. I'm like this here when it comes to him, bro. Now, When it comes to Skip Bayless, however he feels about Shannon Sharpe, it don't really fucking matter. I'm going to just be 100% real. It don't even matter what Skip Bayless feels about Shannon Sharpe and him leaving and all of this stuff. Because he know why Shannon Sharpe left. He know why Shannon Sharpe left. You disrespect him on live TV. Not only one time, but 2 times. You know what I'm saying? And I get deep into that as this video goes on. You feel what I'm saying? But I just want to lay that down right now. So whatever Skip Bayless think about Shannon Sharpe is whatever. But Steven Jackson, but you know what though? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. When you're a real hater and you don't like it when someone has overwhelmed you into the same shit that you trying to get into, you gonna hate on them as well. So that's how I see it when it comes to Steven Jackson. But hey, we just getting started. Let's get back to the video.
So you can sit across from me and look at my balls. I'm sitting down, nigga. Thought he was gonna attack Cat, that nigga there. Nigga shit is called Shay Shay. The nigga's telling you. Put a wig on that nigga, tell me if that ain't motherfucking Medea's sister, nigga. They exposing every motherfucking body.
So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of that. The reason why is just to show you guys how Steven Jackson feels about Shannon Sharpe now. And remember guys, before Steven Jackson felt that way about Shannon Sharpe, I did a video exposing how Steven Jackson was all pro Shannon Sharpe at one point. This is Steven Jackson when Shannon Sharpe had an interview with All the Smoke. Let's check it out right here.
Check this out.
And welcome back to a special edition.
Man.
Now check this out here. This is literally probably like the beginning of when they started the All the Smoke podcast or whatever. One of their first guests was Shannon Sharpe. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's one of their highly viewed videos on their YouTube channel, if I'm not mistaken. If they got that on YouTube, I'm not sure. And this was before Shannon Sharpe really started popping off with his Club Shay Shay and Nightcap. You know what I'm saying? This was probably about 3 to 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. So let's check it out.
I'm excited for this. I never interrupt your introduction, but let me do it today.
You got it, Jack.
My guy, a mentor to me, somebody I look up to, somebody who's been giving me the game. And, Hall of Famer, been motivating me on this media side, somebody I look up to. My brother, the OG, big homie, Uncle Shay Shay, Shannon Sharpe, man.
Man, thanks for having me on.
Man, thank you for coming on, man.
So this was before Club Shay Shay was what it is now today. And this was way before the Nightcap podcast came about. So if you stuck around this long, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me if you haven't already.
We're going to go and fast forward this real quick. And we finna...
Here's the big secret about women. We want you.
But yeah, man, it's funny to me how you went from being his #1 fan to his #1 hater. Man, shout out to the late great Young Dolph for that, man. Shout out to Young Dolph, man. Shout out to Young Dolph. I had to say that. You went from being Shannon Sharpe's #1 fan to being his #1 hater. People would think Skip Bayless would be a #1 hater. No, it's not even Skip Bayless. It's Steven Jackson. That's the funny part. But anyway, no more BS, man. We finna go and get into this video real quick. I'm sorry, we having some small technical difficulties, but we back, man. We finna go and get into it. Let's get it.
Hennessy and all that stuff.
When he first started it?
Yeah, he didn't come on with that at first when he first got on the show. So when all that came about, what you think about that too?
Okay, it's better for you guys to respond to that than me, but I was still very close with Stephen A. at that point, and he did not love it.
No, yeah.
Okay, and I defer to you.
Nobody did, so we
okay.
We'll just leave it there.
But you know what? You talk about branding, you talk about Stephen A. Smith. To be Unc was big for Uncle Shannon. And out of that, which he, I think it went away. I don't remember him doing it much over the last couple of years. I don't think he ever did it. But whatever. Unc stayed. Shay Shay stayed. So it ended up being positive for him.
Mm-hmm.
It made me pretty uncomfortable from my seat, but
I've watched you prepare for a show, Skip, and my boy tell you right there, it is intense watching Skip prepare for a show. It's like it's just as intense as getting ready for a basketball game, bro. It's super intense.
well, that's my basketball game.
Yeah.
Was it?
Thank you.
Did it ever? Because like I said, sometimes you got into some heated debates with them. Did it ever feel personal? Did you ever
No.
walk away from the desk and like, damn, that hurt a little bit? Or?
We got into it one time about Tom Brady. I didn't even know where it went. It just flew off the handle.
Skip, stop lying, bro. Do I need to pull up the clip when do I need to pull up that clip where you blatantly disrespected the man on national TV? You know how many black people were mad at Shannon Sharpe because he didn't put his hands on Skip Bayless that day? You know how many black people called Shannon Sharpe a buster, a sucker, and all kinds of names that I can't say on this camera, all because he wasn't finna risk his career to put his hands on Skip Bayless? You know what I'm saying? It was more than an argument about Tom Brady. You know dang well you tried to discredit Shannon Sharpe's career and everything he did, all because you were a fan of Tom Brady. Everybody know what's up, man. Everybody know what it is. Ain't nobody stupid. And then you got these two bozos on the other side of you, Captain Jack and Becky with the good hair. You know, cause they ain't really, let's keep it all the way real. I don't give a fuck. They ain't getting no views, bro. They ain't getting no views. They not really doing nothing, man. I mean, they getting some traction, but they not getting no real traction. They ain't getting no motion. Like what Shannon Sharpe is getting. There's a difference between having some traction and getting some motion. Anyone can get traction, but when you get motion, it don't stop. You feel what I'm saying? And Skip Bayless can act like, matter of fact, it really don't fucking matter what he can act like. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this here. You gave Shannon the platform, right? He took it, he seized it, and ran with that motherfucker. When he got all his ducks in a row, meaning when he started doing Club Shay Shay and all these other ventures he ended up having outside of that, outside of Undisputed, your ass didn't like that for real. So you did what you always do. You try to disrespect the people that you brought with you. You try to discredit this man's football career like this man ain't put in no work, like this man ain't a Hall of Famer, like this man ain't did nothing for football. Like I said, you did it at an effed up time because he already had his ducks in a row. And what ended up happening? He left, boom, went straight to Club Shay Shay, ESPN, and he blew the F up after that. So meanwhile, you on your crying tour about Shannon Sharpe, he's still making money. Meanwhile, Steven Jackson, they just trying to get views from a dying podcast. Damn. That's cold-blooded. Steven Jackson and Becky, my bad, I mean Matt Barnes, they just trying to get views from a dying ass platform. Meanwhile, Skip Bayless, he ain't finna be on no more TV shows. He ain't finna have his own show. None of that ain't finna happen no more. Your time is past, pimp. Just keeping it real.
And we did have to have a sit down after that one, and we hugged. You know, like it's okay. But I think
Is that the one where you told him to put his glasses back on?
Yes, because
I remember that one.
Because now we're getting
laughing and shit.
Punches thrown, right? Like, okay.
Yeah.
And by the way, if he threw one punch at me, that'd be the end of me.
That's like a
right?
poodle and a Rottweiler. You don't want them problems.
Yeah. I'm defending Brady, and Shannon went crazy. And then at some point, he's suggesting he's as good as Tom Brady, or was as good as Tom Brady at that point, still was.
He did not say that.
Huh?
He did not say
Well,
that.
he did. That's how I interpret it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have been mad too. Put your glasses
Okay.
back on after you say some
Okay.
shit like that.
Okay.
But nowhere
Because
close to Brady.
I'm like, Shannon, and I told him on the air, I said, this guy's in another echelon from everybody else who ever played. There's never been anything like this guy, what he achieved. And Shannon said, I'm in the hall. I said, I got it. And then he's really mad and he takes his glasses off. Okay, what are we going to do? Fight? Because now.
That is not, you know what? I'm going to have to find the original video. I'm going to have to find the video. I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to find that video. But not right now. But yeah, man, it's a whole bunch of sneak dissing and talking on this whole podcast that I see, man. There's a lot of sneak dissing and talking on here that I don't really like for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now you got me. You know, like I can't win that one.
Skip, you do an hour of cardio every day. You got good footwork. You can move. Shannon hips bad. He can't move. He just top heavy.
But have you ever seen a chihuahua?
Y'all hear this?
He just top heavy though. Like he can't move. He just top heavy.
This
He
man
can't
talking
move.
hella ish
He
about
had hip
this
surgery
man.
and all that. Skip do an hour of cardio. He can move a little bit. You can stick and move, Skip.
Okay, so you see how Steven Jackson set up that question, right? Oh, what do you think about the Unc character and the black amounts and all of that stuff? And then now you got Skip Bayless coming out saying that made him uncomfortable. But this is the same Skip Bayless that was just on Dan Lepertar's show bragging about the numbers him and Shannon Sharpe did and was like, ooh, good luck with those other guys over there at
Facts.
FS1.
Facts.
Let's see if they can break those numbers. Good luck trying it.
Facts.
And Skip Bayless know that the character of Shannon Sharpe, the Unc character that he was creating, or whatever you want to call it, that helped FS1 numbers and their ratings and for them to last that long. So
exactly. So him doing that Uncle Shay character, it boosted FS1. It blew them folks up to the damn roof. It blew them up. It blew them folks up to the damn roof when he was doing all that stuff. Because, like I said, this was Shannon being, because, like I said, Shannon was already on TV. But at this point, this is him being with someone else besides being in a panel. And he was able to move and have more flow room. So when he created those characters, that became his floor room. It gave him more legs, which made the show more money, which made sure Skip Bayless got paid and FS1 got paid. When he disrespected him, that's when all the hell started. And that Tom Brady thing is not the only reason. It's not the only reason. It ain't the only reason. People must have forgot about the DeMar Hamlin situation. I made a video about that a year or two back. About Skip Bayless saying what he said about DeMar Hamlin after the brother literally died on the field for 6 minutes. The next day, on Undisputed, because the day of, Shannon Sharpe didn't went to the show. He didn't get on the show. He wasn't there. But the day after, he ended up on the show. He didn't want to talk about what the situation of what Skip did. Skip, he want to stand on business. I mean, every word that I said, da 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 da. Who gives a fuck about what you said, bitch? Got me cussing all on this camera, man. When I think about that, it pisses me off. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Because the man gonna say what he say about the man. And the man literally died on the field. And act like it wasn't nothing. You still thinking about football. And this young brother literally, the young brother literally almost lost his life on that field. They gave that young brother, his resuscitation for about 6 minutes straight before they got a pulse on him. So if you want to ask me what really made Shannon Sharpe leave Undisputed, that was that right there. That right there really made him leave. The Tom Brady stuff was just the icing on the cake. That right there was the nail in the coffin. If you think I'm lying, just go back and look up the clips. The clips are still there. Matter of fact, let me go and play this clip of the heated debate of Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharpe of the Tom Brady incident. Let's get into it real quick before we get up out of here today.
Listen, if you've been in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did, and that's how I got this $140,000 check in less than 30 seconds. Listen, I know it sounds crazy.
My bad.
Skip, all I'm saying is this. Tom Brady had a problem. You said Tom Brady should have had a problem with Byron after Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich comes up with a game plan. And here's a guy that was not in the meeting when they came up with it, come in with his red pen scratching out stuff.
Yep.
Now Tom Brady is not up because most coaches and NFL coaches work between 80 and 100 hours in a 5-6 day week. So Tom Brady the night before, he's making tweets when he didn't stay up those 80 to 100 hours. So shouldn't they have a problem with that?
Who do you think watches more tape, Tom Brady or all the coaches?
All the coaches.
Stop it.
All the coaches.
Stop
Skip,
it.
I'm not going to let you do it.
No,
I'm not going to let you do it.
I'm going to do
I
it
don't care.
because I just
I'm
did
not
it.
going to let you be disrespectful to these damn coaches because you love Tom Brady.
Nobody,
Tom Brady does not watch more tape than
quarterback
coaches.
in
He
the
does
history
not.
of this league.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a flat out lie.
That's a flat out lie that you're perpetrating. There's never been anything because you can't stand it that Tom Brady at 45 is still playing this game at a very high level.
See what I'm saying? These numbers say Tom Brady's not playing at a high level.
I need you.
No,
okay, you're
that's
in the
not what
Hall
it's
of Fame because you're scared to death of him because he's haunted you. Time out. Ladies and gentlemen at home, I would like to announce the fact, if you're new to our show, that this man for 6 straight years on this show that we have been partners at this debate desk has tried to send Tom Brady home, said he's washed up, his arm is in decline, and he should just go on home. It started the first day of this show in September of 2016, and he has been wrong for 6 straight years, and he's going to be wrong again. I'm standing by what I say.
How convinced are you Tom Brady's going to win the Super Bowl?
Okay, I picked him to win it. I'm not backing off.
Well, put something on it.
Well, what do you mean I put my pride on it? I put my pride.
That's what I would do.
Who did you pick? You picked the Rams and the Chargers, okay?
And the only difference is everybody knows the Rams are bad, but they don't want to say Tom Brady is playing just as bad as Matt Stafford. Skip, they're in the Tampa division. They're in the worst division in football.
Good. Are they going to be in the playoffs? Help me out.
Skip,
I need you to
That's your argument.
Okay,
that's your argument.
What do you mean that's my
I'm showing y'all this because I want to give y'all the complexity of this whole situation when it comes to Shannon and Skip. I'm going back to this because Captain Jack, Becky with the good hair, and Skip ain't gonna do nothing but tell the lie. All they gonna do is tell the lie. They not gonna tell the whole truth. This is why the deep thought is here. I'm gonna tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. The shit that we see. F what they talking about. I'm gonna give you what you can see, and you make up your own assumptions with that. So in this clip here, you see him having a heated debate about Tom Brady losing. This is before Tom Brady was on his way out. Just keep paying attention to the rest of this clip.
My argument.
Your argument is that they're going to be in the playoffs. Is Tom Brady playing bad? Okay. Yes or no?
Yes, he played poorly yesterday.
What do you mean yesterday?
Okay,
all year.
But you're giving him 100% of the blame?
Because
that's just, you have no objectivity. It's just straight Brady hate. Wait a minute. This is just straight hate by a guy who's jealous that he is still playing at a high level at 45 when you had to stop at 35.
That's what you do.
That's the point.
That's what you do. Every time I call something into question, I'm jealous.
No.
I did what I did.
I never said you were jealous of Baker Mayfield.
I did what I did. You make it seem like I was a bum. I'm in the effing Hall of Fame.
Okay,
I got 3 Super Bowls.
So what?
So what?
He's way better.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And Skip want to act like it wasn't nothing. Of course it wasn't nothing because that's how the white man plays. Yeah, I said it. Fuck you, man. You literally disrespected this man on TV. You trying to make it seem like Tom Brady was better than Shannon Sharpe. First of all, you can't compare different positional players. You can't compare a quarterback to a tight end. Where they do that at? That's the first thing. Number 2, you disrespect the man who is already in the Hall of Fame. Been in the Hall of Fame way longer before Tom Brady gets there. We all know Tom Brady gonna go to the Hall. We know he gonna be first ballot, but he ain't in that motherfucker yet. So until then, nothing else matters. And 3, the rest of this video gets worse after this. This was really just the beginning. Check the rest of this shit out.
Than you were.
I'm better than you.
Better.
Yeah, what I got to see what you do. You take personal shots.
No, I don't take personal shots. You started it.
Time out. You would take a personal shot at me.
I didn't take a personal shot at you.
Wait a minute.
What are you talking about?
You would take a personal.
Put your glasses back on.
See what I'm
Can
saying?
I finish? You're willing to take
See
a
what I'm
personal shot
saying?
at me to say this man is better than me because I say he's playing bad this year?
Well, because you just
Go ahead.
you disrespect him. It's
Go
just
ahead.
so.
So
It's
you would just
you know what? It's beneath your
You would
dignity.
disrespect me to support him.
No, well, I'll support him over anybody because he's the greatest player who ever
Have
played
at
your
it.
game.
See what I'm saying? And like I said, that right there was just the icing of the cake of many things that led to the split between Shannon and Skip. This was the icing. Like I said before, the whole DeMar Hamlin situation was the nail in the coffin for everything. You feel what I'm saying? That was the nail in the coffin for everything. So, shout out to the brother, Self-Taught Man for this video. And shout out to this content creator Clips Junkie for the Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless debate. You feel me? We finna get ready and wrap this video up, man. But before I do, I'm finna go and finish the rest of this video. And then I'm gonna give y'all my final sentiments and we up out of here, man.
So Skip Bayless now trying to take a dig at that. I feel like it's a low blow, and it's just crazy because it's like
Facts.
I feel like it's Skip Bayless hating on Shannon Sharpe's success after FS1.
Facts.
So it doesn't surprise me that Steven Jackson couldn't wait to have Skip Bayless on a show take a dig at Shannon Sharpe. Yeah, man, if I was Shannon Sharpe, I would take that as disrespect because he has not said anything disrespectful about Skip Bayless.
Exactly.
He's been on many platforms showing nothing but love to Skip Bayless. Haven't said one thing bad about Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless has been doing his world tour talking about Shannon Sharpe and the FS1 breakup, and his story continues to change. And we have covered that on my YouTube channel as well. But yeah, man, I don't want to hold you guys too long.
But yeah, man, that was really it. But yeah, man, we finna get ready and get up out this mug. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole situation in the comments. But let me go and get down to the nitty before I get up out of here, man. This is how I feel, and I don't care how no one thinks. Skip Bayless is a buster and a hater. Captain Jack, he been a hater. And begging with the good hair, even though he ain't saying nothing about nothing, that does not mean he ain't a hater neither. You dig? Because let's keep it peak. Ever since the Cat Williams interview, Shannon Sharpe has been on a fucking higher trajectory. He has not slowed down since this whole Cat Williams situation. Hell, I think him and Cat Williams finna do a part 2 before the end of the year. I'd like to see how big that video get. Now, pretty sure it probably ain't gonna get as big as the first one. But that does not mean part 2 ain't gonna be a mother. You feel what I'm saying? So, I like to see what them haters gonna say about Shannon Sharpe once the second one comes out. Because again, like I said, ever since that Cat Williams interview, and ever since he left FS1, Shannon Sharpe has been having motion on top of motion on top of motion on top of motion. The man staying viral. I ain't never seen a man stay that viral in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Skip Bayless, he on his hater tour talking about the good old days with a man that don't even give a fuck about him no more. And Steven Jackson, that podcast that they got is dying, ain't doing shit, but yet trying to find ways to get views. That's the way I see it. That's the end of the video. Straight up. So yeah, man, that's the video. As always, man, if you want to support the Deep Thought, all you gotta do is to hit the like button and the subscribe button. You feel me? Shout out to Self-Taught and everybody else videos that I used today, I will put them down in the bottom of the comment section below so y'all can check them out for yourself. Until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace. One love.